The Vampire Diaries. Paul Wesley explains why he and Nina Dobrev didn't get along. Behind the camera, Paul Wesley and Nina Dobrev experienced a totally different type of strain. Paul made the decision to officially dispel all the suspicions about his connection with his former co-star 6 years after she revealed that they weren't the greatest of friends when they first began playing star-crossed lovers on the Vampire Diaries. In a September 11th episode of the Podcrushed podcast, he said, "Long story short, I was taking the role very seriously. She was giving the part her whole attention. As young performers, we all knew this was going to be something spectacular." He went on, "I felt a tremendous amount of pressure. Maybe it was the reason we didn't get along." The Paul, who got engaged to fiancée Natalie Kuckenberg in July, acknowledged that he could only talk about his side of the story. He continued by saying that he didn't really have a sense of humor at the time since he took things so seriously. The 43-year-old revealed, "We just fought, not about our personalities off-screen, it was more on-screen. The way she wanted to do a scene was different from how I wanted to perform it. I thought, it's all about spontaneity, and that's what's going to create magic on screen, when we were really young. No, we need to plan things out," she said. The two would so often argue because Nina would frequently look for methods to figure out the technicalities of the scene beforehand while Paul would attempt to do the exact opposite. He said, "People thought we had such great chemistry, which is why it's so funny. Because we did a lot of publicity, we kept our romantic love story on the program under wraps. But I just famously butted heads with her." The actor from Smallville even recalled taking a half-hour pause to enable them to cool up after going into a major outburst on set on one particular occasion. It sounds so ridiculously pretentious to say this, but it's the truth. As the show gained popularity and I grew more at ease in my role and as a human being, I had never dealt with fame, Paul said. I didn't comprehend it. To be honest, I didn't like it. However, the actor gradually developed a genuine bond with Nina as he became used to life in the limelight. Regarding the publicity, he said, "I liked it, but I also hated it. It had a significant impact on me, and at the time, I was probably not the most cooperative person. The irony is that although we are now very close friends, there were a couple things we were experimenting with, perhaps working together."